Hello and welcome to VRCana, a roleplay adventure. I am your host and dungeon master for this Dungeons & Dragons 5e adventure, Danny K. I am joined by my players, Mendachi, He Waves, Zombie Potion,
Help! Danny has time in a minute.
Mr. Green Elite,
Hi.
Indy Falco 64,
Hello.
Quasar.exe,
Hey.
and let's do a quick recap. So, in the last episode, our players went on a mission, on a rescue mission to save a bunch of people who were enslaved in the desert. There was a little bit of a carrot and stick situation here with our friend Rex, who was promised by Dogma, the leader of the Black Eyes, that if they were successful in this mission, she would put a good word in to Celia, who is the leader of the Navigators Guild, who Rex has a little bit of a, we'll say, romantic inclination towards. And we explore that just a little bit in a bonus episode that'll be coming out on the YouTube channel in just a few weeks. And also, we also have a bonus episode with Damu and Olivar that I think everyone would really enjoy. So if you are inclined, make sure you go check us out on YouTube. If you're already on our YouTube channel, subscribe and you can see those videos. They're fantastic. They're fun. So that's the quick recap. You guys were successful in capturing the Black Bull. You did not commit that much murder as a group. There's only one murder. Or really, murder is
no one died. No one died.
No one died.
No one died.
No one died.
If anyone asks Echo, no one died.
No one died.
So we are probably like a month and a half out from the events of the last episode. How have you all, and I'm going to start with Mentachi, how have you all leveled up and grown?
So I probably would have seeked out some people from the Navigators Guild and tried to scope out some of the nearby towns and cleared away the roadways for the Merchants Guild and everything like that. Just to, get some EXP, but we've been here for so long that things need to be in a more permanent position. So anything to help us survive as a whole longer. And I think that this is probably also partly in due to my rash actions and decisions when we actually went to go out and take care of the Black Bull, realizing that perhaps we don't have to feed into what the game masters want us to do, thanks to the wisdom of Arthur Echo. So yeah, just kind of taking time to be with myself and recenter during that time.
Okay. Interesting. How about Rex? I mean, we know a little bit about Rex, but, what else has happened with Rex?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I literally just came up with this on the spot, so I'm fucking even more excited. So Rex notices that Honduin, sorry, names, it's been a while, sorry. Honduin has been acting a little weird. And so what he's been doing is trying to fill the leadership position that that has been left sort of vacant because of how Honduin feels. And it's just been him trying to be really bossy to everybody because of how successful he feels he was in being a leader in the last mission.
Okay. Interesting. How would Mr. Echo feel about that, Green?
Echo just doesn't listen to him. He's kind of off. He kind of has been sulking at the moment. He's been almost lost in his head, essentially trying to find his inner self-worth, I would say. Really struggling with the fact that he is stuck in a game, searching all the coding and stuff and just trying to see what he can do and also trying to get stronger.
Yeah.
But It may not mean that he's like searching the right path. He's not. He doesn't really have that sense of like what is actually good versus what is actually evil at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Things are just feeling neutral, blasé, if you will.
Okay.
Almost mute in a way where like there's just no emotion.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good time right now.
A little numb.
A little numb, yeah.
Okay. Of course, we have a bonus episode coming up with Olivar and Damu, but how else has Olivar changed in the time since the last session?
Oh god. Well, he's still dealing with a little bit of confusion, a little bit of memory loss. He kind of feels like everything is okay after talking to Damu. Damu convinced him like everything's cool, don't worry about it. So he still feels a little off balance, but he's trying to find his space and get back to it in his own brain. And in the meantime, he made a special belt that kind of goes on the outside of his suit and kind of clamps to the suit, essentially like secures itself.
Mm-hmm.
Is probably his newest invention, other than still working on his secret invention, which I totally have lost track of due to all sorts of issues. So I'll have to figure that out later.
I think.
But otherwise, yeah.
No, you go ahead. Continue.
Oh, I was gonna say otherwise, he's just, I think, last left off chilling at the river, just staring at the sky, just kind of just trying to find harmony.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, about your secret project, I'm just gonna say after this session, it's completed.
Nice. All of
I
it?
think-
Like the first and second part?
Yeah, all of it. I'm thinking about all the time that you probably would have been spent working on it. We are like multiple months in, so you probably would have completed it by at least after this session. So, maybe next session we'll see it.
Oh my God, I think you will.
And of course, Damu. How has Damu spent the last? How has she grown?
So, I think she's grown by kind of seeing what happened with Olivar and recognizing that they're going to need more and more assets the longer that they're in here, because it gets more and more dangerous and more corrupt and like everywhere, even within the people around here who she calls her friends. So she kind of hones in on her like hacking skills, and she can kind of walk through things now, because at 7th level I gain Aether Walk. So
Ooh.
yeah, she can sift through the code magically and turn into zeros and ones and pop out the other end.
So cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
We're going to start this session out a little bit differently than we have in previous sessions. It's going to be a solid cold open here. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to get my narrator on and just kind of set this scene for you all. Take a step back, get a snacky snack, get a quick drink, use the bathroom, because I'm gonna do my best LeVar Burton over here. A crowd is gathered in the city square of Burnham Wood. A sea of soft red cloaks chanting, "We are nothing but ones and zeros," in a methodical dirge, over and over again. We are nothing but ones and zeros. We are nothing but ones and zeros. A man, a gnomish player, sitting in a liter. What you guys know what a liter is, or a litter is? It's those like you have like burly men hold it, and like you're sitting like on a throne on top of these guys, right?
Oh yeah.
So a gnomish man sitting in a liter appears at the entrance of the square. 4 other players are bearing him, also wearing red cloaks. Enrobed in white with a pattern of red ones and zeros, his presence silences the crowd. The crowd parts as he makes his way through it. The players bearing his weight in the vehicle begin to climb up a large set of stairs that lead to the doors of Burnham Wood's temple. A massive set piece that in any normal play session of the game would be a place for clerics and paladins to receive quests Now just gray walls and stained glass, a backdrop for this very, very bizarre sight. As they reach the top, another player in a black robe adorned in the same pattern of red ones and zeros emerges from the temple doors. Von Trippen, my prophet, thank you for gracing us here in Burnham Wood. We are faithful to the ones and zeros, he says, and he bows like so low that his nose touches the cobbles beneath his feet. Von Trippen, the gnomish player, steps down from his platform and picks the man up. The man is a human player, by the way. The pleasure is all mine. You have done great things for the ones and zeros, my son. And he turns to the crowd and begins to speak. But you guys are probably a little confused and probably a little concerned as to why you are currently in the crowd, right? Why are you seeing this? Well, it's because you know something bad is going to happen. Like I said before, it's been at least a month since the events at Palm Dreams. And in that time, you've all noticed now familiar red cloaks begin to crop up amongst the population. There are criers in the market and gathering places shouting about ones and zeros, verses proclaiming that if you just submit to the code, you shall receive salvation and reprieve from the suffering of cosmos of conflict. The members of this group call themselves tokens, and seemingly overnight, the red cloaks multiply. And throughout the map of cosmos of conflict, they have become ubiquitous. But while some find new hope and solace in this new faith, others regard it with a lot of suspicion, including Celia, whose investigation leads her to believe that Von Trippen, the faith's figurehead, is in reality a charlatan. You are all at your home in Goldleaf, and she's speaking to you in a hushed whisper. He's planning something diabolical. I don't know what yet, but I have a feeling his visit to Burnham Wood isn't a simple tour stop. The tokens have been saying he's going to perform a miracle. You need to meet me and Mako in Burnham Wood. We can be there to stop him if anything bad happens, right?
Yeah, absolutely, baby. We can do all that because I'm in charge of the 12 fingers, so you know I can do these things. I make these kind of decisions.
He's not in charge of shit.
You actually, you know what? You healed me last time, so
Yeah, I did, Glenn. It's fine.
Arthur, you know, if we're not going to do this right now. Beautiful. Sorry, back to you. By the way, when's our next date?
We'll be there when.
So, she tells you guys the plan, and let's get back to the scene at hand here. Von Trippen begins his speech, and his shrill voice echoes through the square over the crowd. My tokens, we are nothing but ones and zeros. And again, the crowd replies, we are nothing but ones and zeros. We have submitted to the code. We have become tokens, have we not? We are nothing but ones and zeros. We are tokens of the code. And for that, the devs who write the code will grant us salvation and reprieve from our suffering. Will they not? For now that we have submitted, are we nothing but ones and zeros? And again, the crowd murmurs, we are nothing but ones and zeros. I have good news for you today, my tokens. The devs have blessed us with salvation. And like you hear like just this murmurs of excitement. And the temple doors from behind open again, and two robed players begin dragging another player draped in plain white robes. She looks defeated and sullen, and Celia looks up at Von Trippen, then out to the crowd. Celia and her navigators don't believe in our salvation, you see, and so today she shall be the first to receive it. As he says, she shall be the first to receive it, he pulls an ornate dagger from his sleeve. and its blade etched with 1s and 0s. Celia and the navigators be the first to feel the joy of salvation, and as he says, feel the joy of salvation, he plunges the dagger deep into Celia's chest.
No!
Wow.
And like a ravenous cancer originating from the puncture, Celia begins to digitize with binary code flowing from her body into the knife. And just before Celia disappears, her voice, which has always been sweet and gentle, cries out into the air, yelling for Rex.
She loves him. Aww.
Initiative order seems to go. Hold on, I've got some rolls here that I have to sort out. Okay. You rolled a 16, Echo, or am I? No, 4.
No, I rolled a 4.
Okay.
2 and +2, so.
Okay. So looks like it goes Rex first. Am I right? 15.
Yeah.
Which is befitting of a leader.
So just for the sake of recording here. So initiative is Rex, Handuin, Damu, Olivar, and Echo. So I'm going to let you guys kind of decide your actions here, just to keep everything kind of organized. Starting with Rex. What do you do immediately?
Blind rage into the foyer of wherever the fuck I'm going.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say you are within 60 feet. I'm going to do Theater of the Mind right now because I don't have like an exact map set up for you guys until we actually start combat here. But
Ooh. So my movement is 40 feet, so I'm short. I run fucking 40
Yeah,
feet.
you are.
As close to Celia as I can, or where she was.
mm-hmm.
Do you dash action?
I think I can. Can I?
Yeah.
I think so.
You
So-
can just dash
so
as an
Celia-
action.
So did Celia get stabbed and she disappeared? Is that kind of what happened?
She
Yeah, she got turned into
Just
ones
making
and
sure.
zeros and then digitized and
She's
yeah.
a 1. I'm a 0. If it was up to me, I'd put us together like this.
Danny is getting all his ideas from Digimon.
Digimon, digital
Dude,
monsters.
I've been playing Digimon Survive. It's actually like really fucking good.
Okay.
Nice.
So are you dash actioning, you said?
I don't know what that is, but yes.
I believe it doubles your movement.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Okay.
there. I'm next to that
And you got a
motherfucker.
bonus action.
I'm gonna swing on him.
You got to
Uh,
swing as a bonus action.
I don't know. Do I? don't
Check your
know.
bonus actions.
Oh my God.
nerd.
This fucking dude.
Actions in combat, two-handed fighting, nimble escape, disengage, nimble escape, hide, rage.
I don't think you could probably start your rage
could
as a bonus
rage.
action. Yeah.
Okay, I'll
we go.
start my rage. I did it.
Would Rex be pretty pissed off that his girl just got stabbed?
Yes, he is going to
No, yeah.
shove his hammer into the gnome's face.
And what is Rex saying as he's like
I
running
don't-
towards this guy?
I don't think anyone can understand him right now.
Is it just like angry chittering?
Yes.
Very,
Okay.
very angry goblin.
Is this a My Bulma moment from Super?
My
from
Bulma!
What did you do to my Bulma?
Just throw a destructo disc. It'll be fine.
I'm thinking of in DBZA or DBZ abridged, Cell and Trunks, Vegeta, boy, baby, boy.
The ones and zeros are kind of like when Mr. Popo was like, all these squares make a circle.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
Handuin, your turn. What are you gonna do here?
I've got a speed of 50 feet.
Uh-huh.
So none of the cult members around us are trying to attack us at this moment.
No.
All right, cool. Full 50 feet, bonus action, spend a key point for Step of the Wind. You get the rest of the way.
Mhm.
And I'm assuming that Von Trippen is like, I could get right up next to him with 100 feet of movement.
Yes.
Cool. I will go ahead and use my action to attack this guy with my hook swords.
Okay.
One right after the other, of course. No mercy.
Okay.
So I just witnessed a murder. I'm going to also go for just I'm gonna try and eviscerate him, honestly.
Okay, yeah.
So main hand attack. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Okay, yep.
Okay. Next
Jesus.
we've got that's 5 plus because we don't. This isn't up on VRCana's roll 20 right now, so I need to know, was that over 5 of his AC?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 5 plus 3 necrotic for 8 damage there,
Yep.
and then I think that's that there. So then next action, off of the other hand on that, ooh, that might miss with a 14.
That hits a hit. That's a hit.
Oh, okay. So probably not 5 over though, I imagine.
No.
Okay, that's okay. Still did 12 damage on that one.
Okay. Yeah, so you just bolt and you do like the step of the wind, so you're like basically running over top of the crowd.
I was gonna say I want to jump from head to head.
And you bring both of your swords down like on him, kind of like full anime, like ha. You're like on and you're like on the other side. Basically, you're just like being Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho, right?
Oh, perfect.
You might as well just be Hiei at the moment. And Handuin, you turn around, and you would fully expect that to have basically eliminated his HP bar. And there's still 1 HP left.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, I will go ahead and spend an extra key point and force a con save from him. You need to beat a 14, or you are stunned.
So I'm just gonna say it. He passes.
Okay. All right. Is there any effect that I see, say like digitally, that'll let me know that he is basically immune to such a thing?
Going ahead and do a perception check.
All right, that is an 18.
Okay. So at the very top of the temple, you see a masked figure, like at the very top, like on like basically like the tower of the temple, standing on top of.
Mask?
What's that?
Tuxedo mask?
But no, you do see a masked figure standing on the top of the temple.
Yeah, I'm going to use a free action 1 sentence and point with a hook sword up and just say, "Get that son of a bitch!" And then I'm going to turn my focus to anyone else that's coming around me and Rex.
Damu.
I don't think I have enough movement unless I action dash. I have 35 feet, so there's no way, right?
Can you-
Or do I?
Actually, I wanna have you do something real quick. Handu, I want to make sure you pointed to the figure on top of the temple, right?
Yes.
Okay. Damu, can you go on ahead and do me a history check?
Sure. Is it a fey, fiend, or undead at all? That's why I would have advantage on it.
No, but it's okay. You can go on ahead and have advantage anyways.
Oh, okay. I'll roll it twice then.
Free
Thank God.
advantage? Nice.
Because that
Never look
first one was bad.
a gift horse in the mouth.
15.
Based on the 15, you recognize the mask because that mask got very, very, very close to you in the gray pit.
Oh shoot.
Is that bitch?
It's the one that got mad at her, right?
Yes,
Or am I
it would
thinking of-
be
Yes.
Chrissy Rain observing from her high tower.
Is it raining in this scene? Because I think that'd be funny.
Do you want it to rain? We can have it raining. I have a
do it.
It's
Light sprinkle rolls in.
yeah.
Maybe some thunder, maybe a lightning bolt here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rex is, at the end of this, Rex is gonna say it's a terrible day for rain.
I can sit there with my tears flowing in the rain in the dark. Yeah.
Perfect anime scene. Love it.
Olivar.
So.
Oh wait, Dummy, I'm sorry. It's still your turn. My
No,
bad.
you're okay. Yeah. No. Can 35 feet get me to her?
No, she's like high up. Yeah,
Okay.
that would be like multiple turns to get to her.
Okay. So can 35 feet get me to the nearest enemy?
Yes, well, no, it would not get you to Von Trippen, but it would get you like halfway there.
Okay,
We're
I'll
halfway there.
do that, and I won't dash yet because then I'll just be there without an action. With nothing
You
to
ain't
do.
got no range, Damu?
I don't know if I think I done do.
I will also say it's odd that the rest of the red cloaks, like around you guys, they aren't stopping you from running at Von Trippen or doing anything. Just a kind of a note for you guys there.
They just standing there.
Yeah. Damu, anything else?
I'm looking to see if I can do anything. Nothing from far away. No, I don't think I can do anything yet.
Okay. Olivar, your turn.
I think Olivar is gonna respond to, or not respond verbally, but just in response to Handuin shouting out, "Hey, get that person!" He's gonna redirect his energy towards that person. How far away is Von Trippen, and how far away is the what's her name? Chrissy something?
Rain.
Chrissy
yes.
Rain.
Yes. So
Chrissy Rain. Okay.
Yeah. Von Trippen is like 60 feet away from you guys, and Chrissy Rain is like 300 feet above you, 350 feet above you. I'm gonna go 350 feet above you.
In a physical tower, you said?
Yeah, it's like, so like imagine like a cathedral, and like the top of like the like one of the spires of the cathedral. She's like standing on top of one of those.
Gotcha.
She has her fly hacks turned on, you know.
And what's the name? What's the name of the elf again that got stabbed? Or not the elf, the gnome that got stabbed? The paladin?
Oh, you're talking the leader of the navigators, Celia. She's
Yes.
an elf.
Celia.
Yes. Yeah, she is an elf, like a paladin or cleric. I think I've changed it
tall
twice.
glass of water.
Tall glass of water.
Cool. Let's see. So, with that being said, I think Olvar is going to say, "Speed boost activated." And then the backs of his calves and like basically the lower part of his leg is going to just kind of like split open wide a little bit, and you're going to see tiny little propulsion jets. And then he's going to start running, and he's going to get a nice little speed boost using Expeditious Retreat. So he can use basically get more movement with the bonus action, or like a dash as a bonus action, effectively.
Okay.
Did you make Ingenium Knight?
What?
Did you make Ingenium Knight?
It's Ingenium. My Hero Academia.
I don't know, maybe a little bit. Who knows? It's a common trope, okay? But essentially now he can move at about I think 90 feet. What is a full-on sprint?
Wouldn't
Is that just like ×4 your movement or something, or how does that work?
That's a Pathfinder guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Pathfinder? Okay. Cool, that's
Yeah.
fine. We'll keep it at 90 feet, and he just starts booking it, all of his movement speed towards the tower. How far away is the base of the tower?
So if if Von Trippen is 60 feet away, the base of the tower would probably be 120 feet away.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's just gonna with his gigantic fucking feet and just 90 feet towards the tower with 30 feet remaining.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
And Echo, what's Echo gonna do?
All right, two questions. One, we're in a town square, right?
Yeah, town square, like right in front of a temple. Yeah, sort of.
So is this place like, is this known as like a safe zone? Like we can't like kill people?
It
like
would.
Gold Leaf, or
It should be. I guess that's a great question.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be safe. Interestingly
Should-
enough,
okay,
it's
theoretically.
not right now.
okay. Second question.
Mm-hmm.
Can he talk to, like, can Echo talk to Von Douchebag?
Sure.
Okay, so he's like within like earshot.
Yeah. I mean, you could shout.
Okay.
You'd have to shout over like the
I'm
crowd.
gonna scream.
Yeah.
And like Echo just flabbergasted by like what just happened, because he actually likes Celia. Celia's a nice person,
Mm-hmm.
contrary to him not really caring for anyone. He just screams, "Why did you do this?"
Von Trippen looks out to the crowd and looks at you, Echo, and he's like brandishing the knife or the dagger in his hand. He goes, "Why did I do this? Because I fucking could. and you hear like over like the entire like area a laugh, just a oh, you whales, you absolute whales. And you can continue with your turn, Echo.
Echo opens up his menu. He pops Billy the goat out of inventory. Pops on Billy to get 40 feet closer. He is absolutely seeing fucking red right now. Because it's like someone he considered an actual friend just died. So he is going to cast a 4th level batting bolt on Von Douchebag, Jim Jones.
Nice.
Well, fuck.
Oh,
It does an 8 hit.
I'm gonna say for right now it does, yes.
Ooh, wow, he's such a generous person.
that's not good.
such a kind soul.
That's dangerous. I don't like it.
I best run some damage rolls.
Destroy that
7d6. 24 damage.
Set it on fire.
He still remains at 1 HP.
That is quite unfortunate.
So is that
well,
oh, continue.
let me see. I believe that is it. Does Echo notice that like this is just like, you know, it like just saw him HP?
Yes.
Okay. Concern goes on Echo's face, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast as a bonus action Shield of Faith
Okay.
on not on me. I'm going to cast it on Rex.
We're gonna take a moment here. And it's no secret who else is in the crowd, right?
No, it's not.
They're
No.
bad people.
He knows after Echo. At least Echo knows after that it's fucking what's his name?
Devious.
I can't remember the. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. It's I'm so sorry. Devious, Chrissy, Rain, and who was the third?
Triple Dog. But you guys haven't met Triple Dog yet.
Triple Dog. We've seen him.
You've seen him, but you haven't like interacted with him at all.
Oh, he's bashful.
He's bashful.
Oh, he's shy.
Right, so you guys have like let loose like all this power onto Von Trippen, and he's not taking any more damage. And in like this like moment of just sheer confusion, right? Because he should be dead. It's made even worse by the fact that now a shadowy masked figure just appears behind Von Trippen. And this figure is just, he's absolutely losing it. He's like hunched over. He's, oh, you belugas. The faces you all are making, it just, it's priceless. And he like leans back, he stretches. Chrissy, do you think we should really show them the surprise now? And Chrissy from the top, she sees Olivar running at her and just right appears right next to Devious and pats Von Trippen on the head and says, "I think so." And she pulls out like a syringe and puts it into Von Trippen's neck, pushes whatever fluid is in there, and says, "Well, 12 fingers, have fun." And
I like fun.
the area around you all begins to shake. And Von Trippen, his voice starts to distort. He's like screaming in agony. His eyes are like bulging out of his head, and you feel the temperature of the air around you begin to increase. And in a vibrant flash of fire, he is like just consumed by this massive fireball that is almost blinding. And in the smoke, a massive figure emerges. And I think right now would be a good time to take a very tiny break. What do you guys think?
Right on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need more beer.
You zone bitch.
So that's going to be the first episode for this session. I appreciate all of you guys who are joining us live and watching and listening. You're much appreciated. Thanks for watching and listening to the show. I am your Dungeon Master, Danny K. My players are Indy Falco 64.
Wow.
Quasar.exe.
Yay.
Zombie Potion.
Help.
Mendachi.
Hey, yo.
And Mr. Green Elite.
Brussels sprouts are delicious.
Ugh.
Our character art is done by the lovely and talented Jezza Rose. Go check her out on Twitter. All other art is generated from Midjourney. We use Siren Sound and Zapsplat for our sound effects and ambiance. That's part 1 for this session. Part 2 will be coming up very shortly. Make sure you guys stay right there if you're joining us live. We'll see you guys again next week if you are not.